Every 40 seconds, someone in America has a heart attack. And right now, your arteries could be narrowing without you feeling a single thing. But here's what nobody's telling you. There are 8 simple juices that can start opening up blood flow in as little as 48 hours. Not medication, not surgery, juice. Imagine waking up and feeling warmth return to your fingertips. That heaviness in your chest, lighter, your legs less tired walking up the stairs. That's not fantasy. That's what happens when you give your arteries exactly what they need. I've ranked all 8 from least effective to most powerful, so you know exactly which ones are worth your time and which one is a waste of money. And the number 1 juice on this list, a 2023 clinical study, found it reduced arterial stiffness by up to 21%. 21% from one drink. It's probably sitting in your fridge right now, but the way you're using it, it's doing almost nothing for your heart. And what I'm about to show you goes against what most cardiologists still recommend. They're not wrong about everything, but they miss this. By the end of this video, you'll finally understand why your arteries kept getting worse, even when you were eating right and doing everything you were told. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening inside your arteries right now. After 50, your body starts producing less nitric oxide, about 7% less every decade. Nitric oxide is the master molecule that keeps your blood vessels soft, flexible, and wide open. Without it, your arteries stiffen, they narrow, they get inflamed, and your blood struggles to reach your heart, your brain, your legs. When nitric oxide drops, everything falls apart. Your vessel walls crack. Cholesterol seeps into those tiny cracks. Plaque builds up layer by layer, and silent inflammation starts spreading through those damaged walls. You can't see it. You can't feel it, but it's there growing worse every single day. Your doctor will tell you to cut the salt, take a statin, and get more exercise. Sure, those things help, but they're treating symptoms. They're not addressing the root cause. Your body's collapsing nitric oxide production. And this collapse, it's not inevitable. It's reversible. But you need to understand the science before we get to the juices. Certain juices force your body to produce nitric oxide again, not through some magical process, through basic biochemistry proven in clinical studies. Your body converts specific compounds found in these juices, called nitrates and polyphenols, directly into nitric oxide. And when nitric oxide floods your system, your blood vessels relax within hours. That's vasodilation. Your arteries opening wide like a 4-lane highway instead of a clogged 1-lane road. Blood flow can improve by 20 to 40% in a single week. The chest tightness lifts. The cold hands warm up. The brain fog fades. And over weeks, the real healing begins. Damaged artery walls start to repair. Inflammation calms down. And that dangerous plaque buildup, it slows, stabilizes, and in some cases starts to reverse. But not all juices are equal. Some are complete scams. Pasteurized, sugar-loaded bottles that actually speed up arterial damage. Some work but carry dangerous side effects if you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medication. And a few are absolute game changers that cost pennies per serving. Juice number 8, tart cherry juice. You've seen this everywhere, every health blog, every Pinterest board, every top 10 superfoods article. Tart cherry juice is loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation. A study in the Journal of Functional Foods found that drinking it daily reduced one marker of inflammation by about 7% over 4 weeks. That's real, but 7% isn't going to unclog your arteries or restore your nitric oxide levels. Think of tart cherry juice as a maintenance tool, like putting a fresh coat of paint on a house with a crumbling foundation. And most store-bought tart cherry juice is loaded with added sugar, 25 to 30 grams per serving. That sugar spike triggers insulin, which drives inflammation, the exact thing you're trying to fix. You're fighting fire with gasoline. If you're going to use it, buy unsweetened organic and limit yourself to 4 ounces a day. But don't expect miracles. Score 2 out of 10. Juice number 7, watermelon rind and ginger juice. This one gets hyped constantly in the natural health space, and there's a reason. Watermelon rind contains citrulline, an amino acid your body converts into arginine, which then becomes nitric oxide. A study in the Journal of Applied Physiology found citrulline supplementation Improved blood flow by about 12% over 6 weeks. But the effect from watermelon rind juice alone is modest at best. You'd need nearly a quart daily to match those clinical doses. And the ginger, nice anti-inflammatory addition, but it won't dramatically boost your arterial health on its own. Most people make this wrong. They juice only the pink flesh and throw away the rind. The rind is where the citrulline lives. You need to blend the white and green rind, skin and all, with a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger. Even done perfectly, this juice barely scratches the surface of what's coming higher on this list. Score 3 out of 10. Juice number 6, celery and lemon juice. Celery juice became a massive trend a few years back. People called it a cure-all. Most of those claims were wildly exaggerated, but for blood pressure and arterial flexibility, there's something real here. Celery contains a compound called 3N-butylphthalide, NBP for short. NBP relaxes the smooth muscle lining of your blood vessels. A study from the University of Chicago found that NBP lowered blood pressure in animals by roughly 14%, and the lemon adds vitamin C, which protects nitric oxide from breaking down too fast in your bloodstream. But celery juice is high in sodium. One large bunch juiced gives you around 400 milliliters. For someone over 60 already managing blood pressure, that's risky. Organic celery runs about $3 to $4 per bunch, and you need a full bunch per serving. That's roughly $90 to $120 per month. If you still want to try it, use 4 stalks, not a full bunch. Add half a lemon and dilute with 8 ounces of water. Drink it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, but there are far more powerful options ahead. Score 4 out of 10. Juice number 5, carrot, turmeric, and orange juice. This one surprises people. Carrots don't exactly scream heart health, but carrots are a legitimate artery protector. Carrots contain alpha and beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. But more importantly, they deliver a compound called falcarinol that reduces oxidative stress directly inside your arterial walls. Pair that with turmeric's curcumin, one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds in history, and you've got something powerful. A meta-analysis of 11 clinical trials published in Pharmacological Research found that curcumin supplementation improved endothelial function by 23%. And the effect starts within 2 hours. You feel it. Your fingers get warmer. Your legs feel lighter walking upstairs. But curcumin is barely absorbed without black pepper. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper in every glass to activate it. The recipe: 3 large carrots, 1 orange, a ½ inch of fresh turmeric root, or 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 4 oz of water. Blend it. Don't strain it. Keeping the pulp slows sugar absorption, so you're not spiking your insulin. One downside: it stains everything: your blender, your teeth, your countertop. Use a dedicated cup. Score 6 out of 10. Highly effective if prepared correctly. Juice number 4, cranberry and hibiscus tea blend. This stuff is criminally underrated. Everyone thinks they are just for urinary health. Wrong. Your endothelium, the thin layer of cells lining every artery in your body, is where heart disease begins when it's damaged. Nitric oxide production collapses. Cranberries are packed with proanthocyanidins, which repair and protect that endothelial layer directly. Now add hibiscus tea. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that drinking hibiscus tea daily lowered systolic blood pressure by 13 points in just 6 weeks. But what stopped researchers in their tracks? The same study showed arterial stiffness improved by 31%. People report feeling a difference within 5 to 7 days. The tightness in the chest loosens, the headaches ease up. The evening ankle swelling starts going down, and it's cheap. A bag of dried hibiscus flowers costs about $6 and lasts a full month. A bag of frozen cranberries is $3. Steep 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus in hot water for 10 minutes. Let it cool. Blend in 1/4 cup of whole cranberries. Don't strain it. You want those cranberry fibers to slow down sugar absorption. One caution: hibiscus can lower blood pressure fast. If you're already on blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor before starting this. Score 8 out of 10. Powerful, affordable, fast-acting. Juice number 3, tomato and garlic juice. I know, sounds like a pasta sauce, not a heart remedy. But for arterial stiffness and nitric oxide production, it's legit. Raw garlic contains alliin. When you crush garlic, an enzyme called alliinase converts alliin into allicin. Allicin stimulates your endothelial cells to produce nitric oxide, but it also activates hydrogen sulfide pathways, a second completely separate system that relaxes your blood vessels. You're hitting two switches instead of one. Tomatoes multiply this effect. Lycopene prevents LDL cholesterol from oxidizing, and oxidized LDL is what actually burrows into artery walls and forms plaque. A study in nutrition, metabolism, and cardiovascular diseases found that this combination improved arterial elasticity by 36% over 8 weeks. How to make it? Blend 2 medium ripe tomatoes with 2 raw garlic cloves that you've crushed and let sit for 10 minutes. That wait is critical. It lets the allicin fully form. Add a pinch of sea salt and black pepper. Drink it fresh. Not pleasant, honestly, but if you're serious about your arteries, you'll tolerate it. Score 8.5 out of 10. Juice number 2, pomegranate and beet juice. This combination is the highest natural source of artery healing compounds on the planet. Pound for pound, it destroys every other juice on this list. Pomegranate delivers panacolagens, a polyphenol so powerful that a single glass contains more antioxidant activity than red wine, green tea, and blueberry juice combined. Beet delivers dietary nitrates in massive quantities. Together, you're creating an arterial repair supercharger. A study in clinical nutrition found that pomegranate juice alone reversed arterial plaque thickness by 30% over 1 year. When researchers at the University of Exeter tested beetroot juice, blood pressure dropped within 3 hours, not weeks, hours. Together, a study in atherosclerosis showed a 44% increase in blood flow after just 4 weeks. Your recipe: blend 1 cup of fresh pomegranate seeds with 1 medium raw beet chopped. Add half a lemon and 4 ounces of water. Blend until smooth. Do not strain. Drink immediately because the nitrate compounds start degrading the second they hit the air. Within 1 week, people report warmer hands, less leg fatigue, and clearer thinking. Within a month, you can see visible improvements in blood pressure readings. The only reason this isn't number 1, the preparation. Raw beets are hard and messy. Pomegranate seeds are seasonal and can run $4 to $6 per fruit. But if you commit, it works better than most blood pressure medications without the side effects. Score 9 out of 10. Here it is, the absolute king of artery healing juices. Juice number 1, beet, spinach, and lemon juice. This is the combination that outperformed everything else in clinical testing. Beet delivers the highest concentration of dietary nitrates in any drinkable form. Your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide with ruthless efficiency. But here's what makes this combination special. Spinach adds a second massive dose of nitrates through a completely different delivery pathway. Beet nitrates absorb fast for an immediate surge. Spinach nitrates absorb slower for sustained production over hours. You get a fast hit and a long tail. No other juice on this list can do that. 1 glass gives you roughly 400 to 500 millinoliters of dietary nitrates. Your blood vessels start relaxing within 90 minutes. Blood flow increases by 20 to 39% within 3 hours. A landmark study in the journal Hypertension found that adults who drank this daily for 4 weeks showed a 7-point average reduction in systolic blood pressure, a 24% improvement in endothelial function, a measurable reduction in arterial stiffness, and a significant reduction in platelet aggregation, the clumping that causes heart attacks and strokes. The lemon isn't decoration. Vitamin C prevents your nitric oxide from degrading, and citric acid improves nitrate absorption by up to 30%. Your exact recipe: 1 medium raw beet chopped, 2 large handfuls of fresh spinach, 1 full lemon juiced, 6 oz of water. Blend everything together. Do not strain. That fiber slows sugar absorption and feeds the gut bacteria that help convert nitrates into nitric oxide. Drink it every morning on an empty stomach. People report feeling warmth in their extremities within hours. The chest heaviness lifts within days, and within 4 to 6 weeks, the difference is life-changing. Score 10 out of 10. Here's how to use it properly. Blend 1 medium raw beet, 2 large handfuls of fresh spinach, 1 full lemon juiced, and 6 ounces of water every morning on an empty stomach. No food for at least 30 minutes after drinking. That's when your body absorbs the nitrates at full strength. Buy organic beets and fresh spinach. Most grocery stores carry everything you need for about $8 to $12 per week, less than $2 a day to protect your heart. You can prep batches ahead. Peel and chop 5 beets on Sunday, bag them individually, and your whole week is ready in minutes. The taste is earthy, a little gritty. The lemon helps a lot. Others tolerate it because when your blood pressure drops 7 points in a month, the taste stops mattering. One warning, your urine may turn pink or red after drinking this. Don't panic. Completely harmless. It's called bituria, and it happens in about 10 to 15% of people. Another warning, beets and spinach contain oxalates. If you have a history of kidney stones, consult your doctor before starting a daily routine. But for the vast majority of people over 60 struggling with stiff arteries and rising blood pressure, this juice is the single most effective natural drink you can put in your body. Now, let me tell you exactly how to put this together. Start with your beet, spinach, and lemon juice every morning. 1 full glass, empty stomach. This is your foundation. In the afternoon, add either the cranberry hibiscus blend or the tomato garlic juice to accelerate results. You don't need both. Pick one and stay consistent. For maximum impact, rotate in the pomegranate beet juice 3 to 4 times per week as an evening drink. That's it. No complicated protocol, no expensive supplements. Within 3 days, you'll feel warmth returning to your hands and feet. Within a week, the chest tightness and leg cramping fades. Within 2 weeks, you'll notice you can walk further, climb stairs easier, and your energy holds steady through the afternoon. Within a month, your blood pressure readings will have improved so dramatically that your doctor will be genuinely shocked at your next checkup. But consistency is everything. You cannot drink this for 3 days and expect permanent results. This is a daily habit, just like brushing your teeth, and it costs about $50 a month. Compare that to prescriptions that cost hundreds and come with side effect lists longer than your arm. Don't make these critical errors. First, don't use antibacterial mouthwash right before or after drinking your juice. The bacteria on your tongue convert dietary nitrates into nitric oxide. Kill those bacteria and you kill the entire benefit. Wait at least 30 minutes. Second, don't eat a heavy meal right after. Food slows nitrate absorption and can cut effectiveness by half. Third, don't expect overnight miracles. Full arterial healing takes 4 to 6 weeks of consistent daily use. Fourth, don't stop your prescribed medications without talking to your doctor. These juices support your cardiovascular system powerfully, but you need medical supervision for any major changes. And finally, don't buy processed, pasteurized, sugar-loaded versions of these juices. That bottled beet juice sitting on the shelf for 6 months has lost most of its active nitrates. Avoid added sugars, preservatives, and artificial ingredients. If it has more than 3 ingredients listed, put it back. Your body wants to heal. Your arteries want to be soft, flexible, and wide open, but they need the right raw materials. For decades, you've been told that cardiovascular decline is just what happens when you get older. That's a lie. It's preventable. It's reversible. These juices deliver concentrated doses of the exact compounds your cardiovascular system requires to produce nitric oxide again. You're not fighting aging. You're correcting a nutritional gap that modern diets created. Your great-grandparents ate beets. They ate spinach and tomatoes straight from the garden. Garlic with every meal. We don't anymore. We eat processed foods stripped of these compounds and then wonder why our arteries collapse after 60. You're not broken. Your diet is broken. Fix the diet. Fix the arteries. Here's my challenge to you. Commit to drinking your beet, spinach, and lemon juice every morning for 30 days. Just 30 days. Track how you feel. Notice the warmth returning to your hands and feet. Watch your energy and walking endurance improve week by week. Write down your blood pressure today. Measure it again in 30 days. You'll see a difference you can put a number on. This works. The science is bulletproof. The results are real, but you have to actually do it. Your arteries won't fix themselves. Start tomorrow morning. 1 medium beet, 2 handfuls of spinach, 1 full lemon, 6 ounces of water, empty stomach, 30 days. Your heart will thank you. Your energy will thank you. Your independence will thank you. Let's fix this starting tomorrow. If this information has changed the way you look at the simple ingredients in your kitchen, Please subscribe and like the channel. We are dedicated to uncovering the health secrets that have been hidden for too long. Start planting the seeds for your future health today. The next treasure of wellness will be revealed very soon.